Halo prolog, hatu kan nega. Election araja frufra baka PPP kala ni embat kala shisha ni ban pelim ya ka. NPP ka balong ka sorkar ka bamanta. Tu kan ya pej. Hatu la ne kamla kumba iba arden ilaong. Baha araja frufra ngin pen klem ya ka NPP bat ngin buru i kandidat. Hang ti hapo rilum karo bat kumba fila UI ba man hakini ki sngi ki bala dep dang ja gitu ke jingja ki asyik bat kini ki bomdai ki rilum bat habang ipet ka don jingkermen ya ka BBP ban yo ya ki vote lane ban yo ya kertong na po karo hill district i baro ka way bat tu ngin ya pet kenja yu sa komen po
when they openly gave a statement
First
that
and
we cannot
foremost,
stop the
that
tribal from participating
we stand-
and contesting the MDC election in Garo Hills. I had made a mention in my submission that this careless and irresponsible statement will have a very serious implication, and I have been proven right with the present law and order situation in Garo Hills, which arises out of the attempt on the part of the non-tribals to contest this MDC election, given the fact that they were encouraged by these kind of statements made by the leadership in the MDA government.
Nolor kita ulo angru baka kernet ka bahendrio kamdai ka baka sorkar jela ka ais ngobhaya ka jela hendrei ka dei ka jing trai met bat man siem ki noi lam bala lech no ki bala pen yo ya ka ban long kum ka jing yada ya ki pat riu lum bat kum ta ka jing kren jong ki badan ha ka sorkar manta ka pen pau bakim don ka jingit khlie na ka benta ki pat riu lum.
I would also like to remind each one of us that Meghalaya is a tribal state. And before we attain statehood, our leaders in the past had fought relentlessly to get a special protection and a special provision in the form of the 6th schedule to be incorporated in the Constitution of India. I had been saying this, and I will say it now, that the 6th schedule is not a free gift of the government of India to us. It was the result of the unwavering resolve, struggle and sacrifices, and after an intense deliberation and counter arguments made by our leaders in the Constituent Assembly, which has culminated in the inclusion of the 6th schedule into the Constitution of India. So therefore, as the children of the soil, we need to understand that the incorporation of the 6th schedule into the Constitution of India is to ensure that the rights of the indigenous people of the state in the tribal areas are guaranteed, are well taken care of. However, looking at the statement made by the present leadership, I will not be hesitated to say that they have the least concern for the interest of the tribal people. It seems they are yet to understand the struggle made by our leaders in the past and the sentiments of the present generation. Therefore, I feel that as an indigenous people of the state, we must come together and fight for the special protection to be given to the indigenous people of the state. However, I would like to make a humble request and a sincere appeal to all my brothers and sisters in governments to refrain from any violent means of protest, because it will only give a government an advantage to unleash terror into the population. So therefore, let us take this fight through a non-violence means, where we can undertake many other agitational programs in a peaceful manner. So with these few words, I would once again express my concern and support on behalf of the Voice of the People Party to our Garo brothers and sisters in your fight for the protection and preservations of your rights.
Habat